Hey, how's it going, guys? Just a quick video. So the PS5 Pro was announced, and a couple days has passed since the announcement. I just want to put a video out there, just my opinion. The PS5 is priced as $699, so 700 bucks. Uh, it is high, not high as previous generations. It's probably the most expensive when it comes to a Pro model, but after doing some thinking and so forth, the upgrades from what I see is that the GPUs are faster and 2 terabytes of storage. And I just recently upgraded to a PC 4070 Super. So I'm still kind of new in PCs, but I have a PlayStation 4 was my go-to console until the Xbox came in. And I have to say, when you compare, I mean, P console and PCs are different, but the gap is slowly narrowing, just slowly coming together and so forth. It's just becoming a gray area now. Without judging specifications or pixel peeping and so forth. But so the PS5 Pro comes with a fast GPU, 2 terabytes of storage, and I actually spent an extra $60 on on a second SD card, 1 terabyte. So far I spent 120 on 2 terabytes cards, and the GPU got a 4070 Super, $50 more. $50 less would have been the 4070 Super. So I'm wondering how fast the GPU is. They say up to what 60% faster and so forth. So I want to say it's like a 4070 to a 4070 Super. I don't. Maybe it could be that difference and so forth. I'm just picking a random GPU. So, but I think it's an increment change from from a regular model to like a super model. So I say like $50 and 120, so 170 just covers the cost, majority of the cost of the upgrade from the PS4 Prime. Now, of course, they have some upscaling and so forth. AMD offers free upscaling, which is nice. You don't have to, use AMD or anything, but NVIDIA has their own frame generation 3 and so forth. So, and that costs, you don't pay out of pocket, but you do pay a premium price when it comes to GPUs to the NVIDIA side. So, which kind of makes sense. They want to push their own product and so forth. I think NVIDIA's DLSS is a lot better than AMD's, generate, upscale and so forth. So maybe plug in the extra $30 and so forth. So that's $200 difference. Maybe since I put those three things together, it makes sense, the extra $200 more and so forth. And I've been seeing videos saying they should include the Pro model, the Pro controller, which I don't think it's not necessary, because if they did, they would have jumped the price even more. They're not going to include anything free for Sony. And I think maybe just crazy conspiracy is that they did mark up the price a little bit higher just to make up the cost of the burden, the cost of the recent game Concord. So could be a hidden Concord tax in there somewhere. Just my opinion, conspiracy theory. So sorry. So also the Pro model is it's not like the next generation, so people don't have to literally upgrade it. And I did. My initial plan was to buy the PS5 Pro, but I ended up getting PC because a couple games and also the talks of GTA only doing 30 frames a second with the Pro mod. Just hey, I'm not paying no premium price for a console if the game's struggling to do 46, 40 60 4K 60 or 1440 60, whatever the case is. So I hate 30 frames per second. I need to have the 60 frames, with the highest graphics and so forth. So got the 4070 Super, built on my own, blah blah blah. But Sony should have done some damage control after the announcement, because everyone got flack for it. Everyone's giving Sony the presentation some flack, and I have to agree. They should have done some hands-on experience. They should have made an event where that journalists and so forth to test out the PS4 Pro is literally around the corner. I understand it was maybe 6 months out, but it's like 2 months away. So they should have like working demos and so forth comparisons and so forth. But I think, according to the Digital Foundry, there's only one person had access to it. As senior journalists, of course. They probably paid a lot of big money to get access to it. So the only thing we got is like here screenshots and so forth, which doesn't show much. Man, I can't really tell the difference. So, of course, if you pixel peep and so you probably can't tell, but Sony should do some damage control, do some like as soon as possible, because people are going to keep, people keep venting on it and so forth, dumping on it. Like, I don't know why Sony didn't, release this demo to other people too. And I did a quick, I spent 120 on 2 terabytes, two 1 terabyte cards. Do price check. The cheapest like 153, and if pricing goes even farther, and that's all I have to say. Like, I mean, $700 must make sense to me. If I, after I sat down and think about it, extra storage, a bump in performance. So it's a digital one. I know consoles it's always up to this point, it's always been like a disc version and so forth. So yeah. So with PC, actually that when I had the Xbox Series X, I was slowly migrating games to digital. So when I jumped to PC, I was already on board to do PC, to do digital download, so that doesn't really upset me. The people are buying like premium prices now for the disk drive, so it doesn't affect me because I've already made that transition and so forth. But that's all I have to say. Thanks, guys. Bye.